Hey guys, what's up? We're going to be we will be comparing Little Garden to Zoe and how they kind of push the story forward. So let's start with Little Garden because I just finished watching Little Garden. Little Garden it showed how powerful the giants are as a unit, like as they combine their power, and even as powerful as like their honor is. Like they would fight each other, and Willie just put that work in. Like they would be like, you know what? They're always trying to run up each other. The two giants there, they're like, hey, got these meaning. And they're like, hey, now who's the actual strongest? You know, and you see them and how their culture kind of is. And so you get to whole cake, and you get the whole cake. And you see, okay, there's more of a religious. There's a religion with the giants. There's a cultural thing that we don't even understand or even grasp yet. It's just so amazing we haven't seen that culture yet at all. It's also like in Zoe, we know the culture of the minks. We know the culture of the minks so well, like how they greet each other, they rub our faces together and do that whole "got you," greeting each other, whatever. But the giants are just so strong. You see that the attack that and Kaido and Big Mom do. The giants can do the same thing, but it's stronger than Big Mom and Kaido does it. I forgot what it was called. That combining attack that Kaido and Big Mom did. Also, you see the giants are just, their culture is different. They're just a whole different beast. And that basically sparked the interest within Luffy and Usopp to go to Elbeth. Now, are we going to see Elbeth anytime soon? Or is Elbeth just a theory that we have? We don't know. But, you just have to hope and pray that Oda really gives us a really strong Elbeth arc, and it gives us a whole exploration of those characters. Zoe, you get the Sulong form, which I'm going to show at the end. Sulong form, you're going to get you get their electric powers. Like there's the organ in their body that gives them these electric powers that they have. And you see how the loyalty in Zoe is just unapproachable. It's like unapproached. Like you can't say anything about the minks. They're all like, oh, they're all disloyal. No, they're not disloyal people. They help Momonosuke's squad out heavy by keeping that ninja quiet, by keeping that ninja hidden and put away somewhere. You really don't see that loyalty within a whole culture. You see that loyalty within the minks, like immediately. They said, hey, we didn't tell Jack anything. They bowed down to Momonosuke and say, hey, we're with your clan, we respect your clan, and we actually have a treaty we have a coexistence with your clan. And your clan have big ties together. So I'm like, cool. That's amazing because giants are loyal too. We have Hydrogen, the guy from Doflamingo, the guy from the Dressrosa arc. You see him fight that one guy that can add weight to his body, whatever. You see him never give up. He keeps fighting. You keep seeing giants fight and never give up. And you see these two people have these immense honesty and loyalty that they have for like people they mess with, people that they care about, and it's just like it intrigues you more and more. I think minks are pretty much done in the story. Like we know about them so well that he's not going to go do a new thing with them or anything, right? He's just going to stay. He's going to stay. He's going to go to the Giants next. The Giants push the story by simply saying put like the Elbath, like making us think about Elbath and put that in our mindsets, right? Putting that in our heads, like, oh, my Elbath. When we see these Giants, it will be crazy to see them. It will be amazing. And then Usopp's definitely going to go there if he doesn't go with with Luffy. He's probably going to go there. Luffy's definitely going to want to go there. So Luffy's the captain, so they're going to have to go there. And you don't. It's like Elbeth has been put in our minds since Little Garden, and we don't see Elbeth being mentioned by anybody else up to that point, besides Little Garden. Elbeth has been mentioned in the Whole Cake Island arc has been mentioned. I think not in Wano. I don't think so in Wano because I didn't really watch Wano that well, but you see it's like being mentioned, not constantly, but very rarely being mentioned. Like Usopp definitely wants to see, and even Usopp has his own contingency of people that he can take and go on this Elbeth arc. Zoe has built up these minks to be powerful characters. You see the Sulong form, and in the Wano, this recent arc. You'll see it in Wano. You can see the Sulong from the Wano, and you got a taste of it with Carrot during the Whole Cake Island arc and trying to escape the Whole Cake Island, and you see her use her Sulong form, and she's kind of conscious, and that's really interesting. It has been stated in One Piece or in the manga, either the anime or the mangas both state that Sulong form is kind of hard to control for most minks. So I'm like, oh, so she's kind of special because she can control it. And Carrot, I thought Carrot was going to be a crew member because, Chopper needs a love interest, or a Chopper needs somebody who gets him and understands him and his animal instincts and stuff. And they need somebody. They need another female character in the Straw Hats anyway. And I think Oda is not going to do that anytime soon. At a Straw Hat, he added Jinbei, which is another experienced person there, another experienced fighter, an experience. He was a warlord at one point. So yeah, you got Jinbei, who's already a warlord. You got Zoro, who's a great fighter. You got Sanji, and then you got Luffy, who has an awakened devil fruit. So that's amazing, right? So I don't think he's going to add any character. Sorry, I went on a tangent. But also I think these arcs prepared to kind of showed where the story's going. Right? Elbeth showed. Little Garden showed that their story was going to go to Elbeth. There's going to be a bigger event at Elbeth. That's one. Two, Zoe has showed two things. Gave up two different divergent stories. You had the Little Garden, then you had people going to Zoe. So yeah, people going to Wano. People going to Wano, and people going to Whole Cake Island to get Sanji. So they kind of diverged the story that way. Going two different directions. And it's just very interesting to see how Oda uses those mini arcs to just set up the next plate that we're going to eat. And we're always eating in One Piece. Whether you think you're eating or you're subconsciously eating the plate you're given, you're eating. before I wrap up, these stories are really good. I definitely recommend you watch Little Garden again. And remember, I forgot about. I didn't even really watch Little Garden when I was a kid, but when I watched it for the first time, and I heard Source Ever Mage say, "Oh, the combined attack that Big Mom and Kaido did was foreshadowed in Little Garden." Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Peace.